you know, previously. They're all nice play right up to the final third, and they didn't do enough today to put pressure on them, did they? You know, 100 crosses, they cleared the lines, no problem. You'd expected that. But they didn't find the killer pass or move the defenders round enough to have a real good opportunities on Nick Pope. I can't remember Nick Pope making out of the world saves, comfortable enough saves in the first half. Second half, they got a bit of fortune with the really late on the Firmino shot, which hit me. But they deserve that for the way they defended. Liverpool have to do more at home, being the champions and in the form that they're in at the moment. So I was a bit disappointed, to be very honest, with the front five, because he changed it in the second half. Yeah, lots to get into Liverpool-wise. That will be the headline, Tim, but we have to give credit absolutely to Burnley here as well. Yeah, the game plan was perfect for them, you know, keep it nice and tight, no spaces in the middle of the park, make the ball go wide, let them cross the ball in, and he knows that his defenders are comfortable heading the ball out of the box. They put their head on the first ball all of the time. Set pieces, when he went for a corner, you just felt, well, they weren't going to score from a corner. Liverpool, every time they put the ball into the box, Burnley cleared their line. They had a threat going forward. The two boys, Wood and Barnes, run their socks off up the top of the field and created some chances. They had good opportunities in the first half as well. You know, they had a little bit more quality, them two. But we're talking about a team who has spent £1 million this year in the transfer market. And they go there with real belief that they can upset the apple cart. And they've done that tonight. You know, I could not believe it. It didn't matter. If you play for Liverpool Football Club, I said it at the top of the show, none of these players in Burnley get into Liverpool's team. None. And everyone, I know he changed it up, everyone in the Liverpool team plays and first on the team sheet if they're in a Burnley shirt. That is not good enough. That is a poor performance there tonight, but it's been coming. It's not just tonight. The front of not firing. Yes, they missed leaders on that pitch tonight. We know Van Dijk's out. They've got no Henderson there tonight. I would have been tempted. I know in hindsight you say Milner has to play. You know, they have to have someone with that leadership qualities to galvanise the team. It looked like it didn't have it. They just drifted through the game. There was no intensity in their play. They didn't rush the ball through. I know the spaces are not there, but try and find it. Yeah. Dribble with the ball. Oxlade-Chamberlain is a good dribbler of the ball. I'm surprised where he played. He played high on right. I thought he played deeper in midfield. Shaqiri was the one who played deeper. And he just wants to... He's so predictable in his play. Drop off his left foot, dribble, try and find his left foot, coming off the side again, hit shots through bodies. Look, he made changes tonight. I think they were still capable of winning the football match with the team they had, but he's going to come under some criticism because of the changes. He makes a rod for his own back tonight, Jurgen Klopp. OK, much more to come and discuss. Liverpool have failed to score in 5 consecutive Premier League games for the first time in 21 years. What a Premier League match week we have seen. We've seen 3 different Premier League leaders inside 24 hours. That after Leicester beat Chelsea to go top, then Manchester City, in all the controversy at the Etihad, went top, then Manchester United went behind and responded by going back to the top, and Liverpool could not close the gap. They're still 6 points off Manchester United, their first home league defeat in 69 Premier League games, Burnley's first win at Anfield since 1974, and there's one more match for you, that rearranged one, of course, on Saturday. It's an important one too. Aston Villa at home to Newcastle. Look at what this does at the bottom. You could feel Scott Parker and Sam Allardyce slumping into their chair as that penalty went in, because the gap between Burnley now and Fulham has suddenly gone to 7 points. Brighton dropped down to 17th, but they have a 5-point cushion over Fulham, who do have that game in hand, of course, as well. And look at Burnley, suddenly level on points with Newcastle United. And at the top, it is Manchester United, 2 clear of City and Leicester, and still 6 clear of the champions Liverpool, now having played the same number of games. Look at Spurs. They have a game in hand on Liverpool, and Liverpool's Merseyside rivals Everton have 2 games in hand on the champions. Liverpool, remember, play Spurs away next in the Premier League. Moment, the match winner Ashley Barnes. Before that, the Liverpool captain, Gini Wijnaldum.
Well, Gini, I should imagine a seriously tough one to take. What happened tonight?
Yeah, a really tough one. Before the game, we had good intentions to play against Burnley. We wanted to play good position play. Wanted to counter press, create chances. I think we create enough chances to score a goal. And unfortunately, we didn't score. And there was one moment we were not sharp enough, not concentrated enough, and they get a penalty and they score a goal.
You said you created enough to score, but did you create as much as maybe you normally would? Was that old fluency lacking tonight, do you think?
Well, not really, but still I think we had 100% chances. And now in the situation we're in, we don't score goals, and then it's difficult to win a game.
How do you explain that situation you have suddenly found yourselves in? You're still the top scorers in the Premier League, but obviously that run without a goal is going on and on.
Yeah, it's difficult to explain. I think people from outside will say that we don't have confidence, that we lose the confidence. But
is that not right?
Well, you should ask as the players. I still think that the players have confidence, but on this moment it's just or you shoot the ball in, or you shoot against the keeper. And now a lot of chances that we get, we are not. We're not like 100% like greedy, like to score a goal. That's how it looks. And what I just said, sometimes or before when we had the chances, we shoot them in, and now we shoot a lot against the goalkeeper in the middle. So it's difficult to explain where the fault is. But what we have to do is just to keep on going and trying to create more chances to score a goal.
Senior players like yourself, captain tonight, what can you do about it? What can you say in the dressing room to try and put this right? Is there anything?
Well, you're just trying to do the things you normally do. I think a bend around your arm don't change a lot. Not for me. I just talk and trying to do the things I do normally. Well, I think you have to do it together, And of course, people will look at the captain, but I think in our team. Even before this game, we have a lot of players who already spoke. So I just did what I did before, trying to help the team out, and that's what I did today.
Do you think this is now a decisive moment in your season? You can't let this run go on any further, and you have some really tricky matches ahead.
Well, we have to see. What we have to do is just not think about a tricky moment in the season. We just have to perform. Look at the next game now, that's Manchester, and trying to win the game.
Thank you, Genie.
You're welcome.
Well, Ashley, does it feel like you've just done something monumental?
Definitely.